Oh, I have 2 available, yes. 2 available. I need 5 for psychology. I'd like to dump 1 into there. So medicine and occult, they level up by finding things. Well, let's level up psychology. Just because, and let's start working on something else. Maybe eloquence? Maybe investigation. Eloquence. Okay. Vanity. Whoa. We're stable. What the frick? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm pressing buttons to try and put this away. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Not entirely sure why I pulled it out, but okay. Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Alright, down we go. Great. I love getting in sewers, vents, all that fun stuff. Delightful.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Piss on a rag, put it over your face. We're 100% hallucinating here, or going to be. Don't like this. I played a little... bit... Oh god! Okay. I was gonna say I've played Amnesia enough to not like going through water in scary games anymore. That one fucking creature or whatever it is, I never played enough of it to know, but that one monster that like chases you down if you get in the water and you have to like put down boxes and jump over it, and if you touch the water it like sprints towards you like fierce.
This is primitive.
That was unpleasant. Ahaha. Suck it, nerds. I've gotten into the warehouses. I'm gonna deal with all your bootlegging.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Alright, ooh.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay. Let us see. Jump. To enter a reconstruction scene, hold left and mouse. Whoa. Whoa, this is cool.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Goody. Let's start on the outside and work our way in.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
What is it? Is it just a bunch of fish? It's hard to tell.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I guess it does this once you've seen everything. Cool. I guess that's it. I have to out the back now.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threaten the police officer. That's always great.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Yay!
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Thank you,
Open your
Andrews.
eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Sneaky.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it
God,
far,
lady.
this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Yay! Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly scarred or charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce continued or convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer was willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Aha! Look at that. So psychology was a good thing to fiddle with.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
So, ignoring for a second here at the last question and the old, I'm guessing Silas, which was watching us as we were pulled in, it seems to be, evident that Officer Bradley here is the one that got cut up by Cat last time because he has a scar on the left side of his face, and that's specifically what the bootleggers referred to as. He's always smiling with the left side of his face.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I think I'm good now.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Oh, thank you. Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Well, that's actually reassuring to have somebody here who, knows the family and whatnot. I'll be with you in a second. I wish to have a quick look-see around. So, yeah. Un momento, por favor. Hello? Ah, a small wooden whale. A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for the children. Nice. Nice. I wish I had the, I guess you don't need much. You need a decent knife, but wood. But I wish I had, like, an area that I could just sit outside and whittle. That seems like a A nice, decent little pastime. I'll be with you in a second, Bradley. Oh, seems to
Recently
be
fallen.
Ah.
It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Alright, so that's as far as we went. We found a whale, which is great. Quite happy with that. Oh. This place is spooky. Oh, so Bradley went over there. Leads up to the mansion. I'm gonna go see what Bradley's looking at over here.
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Whoops.
The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
I'm sorry, Officer Bradley, I cut you off there. And sorry to anybody that is watching that wanted to hear what Bradley was saying. But, you know, I take it he's going to stay back there, look at the grave, allow me to get ambushed by Silas. Hello?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Alright. That's where the tree fell down. Oh, birds. Hi, bird. I love crows and ravens. Love them. They're beautiful, intelligent birds. I've always wanted to have one as a pet, but I don't think I'm allowed. I don't mean like anybody is telling me not to, but I think it's illegal. I don't know.